Hello Year 4. Today we're going to have a look at adding and subtracting lengths when they're written as a decimal. So I'm going to be doing this through a certain type of chart which I can't hold up. So I'm going to move the camera, turn it to face it, and then you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. So there we go. I believe that is lined up fair enough. So on this we have got thousands, hundreds, tens and ones. They've written ones as units. That's what they used to be called. We now call them ones, but that's the same thing. Okay, so thousands, hundreds, tens and ones. Decimal point, tenths, hundredths, and we're going to pretend that that one doesn't exist because we don't do thousands yet. So as you can see, they've got tiles in each column of each one, and we can also write tenths as a fraction like this, and hundredths as a fraction like this. So we're going to use this to help us do some calculations with decimals. And if we do column method, it's exactly the same as it would normally be. So if I had 31.45, I would have no thousandths, no hundredths, no thousands and no hundreds, 3 tens, 1 1, 4 tenths, 4 tenths, and 5 hundredths. 5. There we go. So if I then want to add 6.84, I can do that. Equals as normal. You'll notice I'm doing exactly the same as normal with column method, but I am being very careful to line everything up in the same columns. It is easier if in your maths book you put the decimal point on the line rather than giving it its own square. It will make it easier for you to carry. So I need to add 4 hundredths to the 5 I have got. So I need to add 4 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 9 hundredths all together. I'm then going to look at the tenths column. So we still start furthest over this way, but it's not the ones column anymore. So anyway, tenths. I've got 4 tenths. I want to add 8 tenths. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got, let's space it out a bit. So I've got 4 and I've managed to add 5 more, that to take it up to 9. Okay, I still have 3 left. So 4 add 8 is 12. It would be 12 tenths. They don't fit in the column. I would have 2 and another one left. It's exactly the same as normal column method. So I have 2 tenths in here and another 1 into the units column there, the ones column. So 1, add another 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Altogether I have 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. So 8 ones, and then I'm not adding any tens, so I've still just got my 3 tens. 31.45 add 6.84 is 38.29. This would be the same if we were using units. You just need to make sure they're all the same. So if I'd measured something in meters, I would be just writing meters there. The numbers would be exactly the same. If they were all in centimetres with the tenths, that would also be the same. It's just adding the units on. So let's have a look at column subtraction, which also works exactly the same. So I'm just going to clear this for now. So if I have 34.9, actually we won't do 9, we'll do 34.2 centimetres, subtract 18.7 centimetres, and then using a ruler for the equal sign. I'm remembering that my decimal place stays the same, so I can put that in now so I don't forget it, and to put the units in because the answer will still be in centimetres. So column subtraction, first thing to do is to make this number. Pretending that one doesn't exist, we haven't got any hundredths, starting with 2 tenths, so I've got 2 tenths. Ideally there would be a 0 there for 0.1, but they've not fitted that on. So 2 tenths, 4 ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 ones, and 3 tens. And I'm not going to add the second number on because we're taking it away, we're subtracting it. It's a minus question. So 2 tenths take away 7 tenths. Can't do it, okay? So I need to get some more tenths from somewhere. So if I look over here, exactly the same as normal, we can borrow it from the next column. So if I take a 1, so I've got 3 left, and I get 10 tenths is 1. I haven't got 10 more tenths, so we're going to pretend I'm going to add a full 10 more tenths to here. I'm going to pretend that's 10 tenths, okay? So 10 tenths, so I've got 10, 11, 12. 12 tenths, take away 7 tenths. Again, we're going to have to pretend I've got 10, so I've got 2, 4, 6, 8. I've got 8, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 5 tenths left. 5 tenths left. Okay? So, 3 ones take away 8 ones. I can't take 8 ones away from there. So, I've got to do the same thing. I've got to change a 10 for 10 ones. So, take away one of the 10s. I've got 2 left. And I need to change that for 10 ones. Again, with this set, I haven't got 10 ones. We're going to pretend I do. Okay. So, 13. Oh, excuse me. So, 13 ones take away 8 ones. So, I've got 2, 4, 6, 8. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 13 take away 8. So 13 take away 8 is 5 ones left. And then 2 10s take away 1 10. Can do that. It's nice and easy. I have 1 10 left. 34.2 take away 18.7 is 15.5. Okay. So adding and subtracting decimals and with length units is exactly the same as everything else. You just need to remember to put the decimals in and the units. And always start furthest this way, even if it is hundredths or tenths. Okay? So have a go, and if you get really stuck, you can always email me. Okay.